everybody, this is Sabin Dimitrov coming to you with another fun little video, and I wanted to show you guys my newly enhanced commanders, and them being able to take on some of the biggest monsters in the game. So right here we have a Crimson Behemoth level 9, and he is going to be attacked by my Rogers. And as you guys can see, my Rogers still has the really good equipment like he always has, but I changed something up on him. So now he not only has Scorpio and Libra, but now I'm trying to get Light of Gemini on him, and hopefully for a fourth skill set, I'm going to put Cephas Majesty, because that prevents the enemy from recovering health, like, you know, Menderbot or Technician or Quick Replenish or abilities like that. So anywho, I'm going to show you guys what my Rogers can do. So as you guys can see, he is fighting a Vega, and Vega landed a pretty solid hit against my my ships. But because of the passive ability skill, Absolute Defense, that means my ships take very little damage, and they can really soak up a lot of damage because their health points are so outrageously enhanced. I'm going to show you guys the replay again so you guys can really get a sense for it. Because this bad boy right here, he has all level 40 equipment too, but he doesn't have any gem sets. So I'm going to show you guys this in slower motion. So as you guys can see, he is going to be landing a nice solid hit against my people. But, like it is, my health points on my airships, the Origins, makes them be able to take a heavy hit. And that, you know, first row, maybe it was the second row. The second row was hit 2 times by Breakdown, which removes defensive buffs. So considering that that second row survived 2 Breakdown hits from a commander that's much bigger than mine, that's really, really good. So the Origins are very, very solid ships, and they are they're pretty much an all-around good ship, and they make up for the lack of attack in their terror space. So that is why you want a commander with guaranteed hits, which is why I'm going to have Light of Gemini and Scorpio on my Rogers. Now we're going to be moving over to my Vega, and Vega is a pretty nasty dude. I'm going to show you guys why. I'm going to show you guys first in regular attack, and then and then slow attack, because you're going to be quite surprised. Okay, here it is. Well, slow attack, then heavy attack. So as you guys can see, he hits my first guy for an insane amount of damage. And we're done. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys this again and explain it to you. So what happened here is that he hits me for a lot of damage. And then since I have the Ether de Jin, they have a very high attack, you know, when it comes to being able to, you know, hit. But their health points in turn are, what do you call it? Their health points in turn are reduced. But they have a special ability that allows them to have a shield, which absorbs damage 20% of their attack, if I remember right. But yeah, as you guys can see, my Vega, you know, this is a level 10. You guys always want to put low tier troops on level 1. But as you guys can see, he does Airship, Breakdown, and Shockwave. So these guys first take a heavy hit with that, but then the Shockwave comes in clutch, and that is what saved me from further damage. If you can land a solid hit with your commander and be able to do a 1-slot bust, or as we call it, that means you can do catastrophic damage against commanders who are much bigger than you. And I'm going to show you guys. So like I said, guys, earlier, this Shockwave has 60% chance to trigger, and it does 19% of the attack damage to all enemy targets. So that means my Vega did a unimaginable amount of damage on that one hit. And like I said with the Ether Djinn, they have a thing called Ether Impact. After hitting the current target, receives a damage absorbing shield that absorbs damage equal to 50% of the damage itself dealt. So if I land a solid, nasty hit with breakdown, that means these ships are going to have a really mean guy hit them hard to actually do damage. So these guys, so the Ether Djinn and the Origin kind of have like a nice pair, because one can do a heavy amount of damage and then receive a shield, and then the other one can take a lot of damage but then also do an unimaginable amount of damage with their Terror Space. After hitting the current target, it initiates additional damage on the target equal to 20% of the initiator's current health points. So unless you have an insane amount of health points build and my Rogers is fighting you, like a Reinhardt or Orochi, then you're gonna have a really bad time with my guy. Thank you, LOL. Warfront is a friend of mine, and I appreciate having him in my guild because he's a good, strong fighter. But yeah, so I wanted to kind of show you guys my new and enhanced commanders, and I'm very excited to be able to upgrade them even more. And like it is, I've also switched up my commanders a bit. So I still have Sister Wolf, but I'm trying to make her into a anti-Reinhardt build. And if she does her attacks right, she can actually do a lot more damage to Tier 1 and Tier 2 Reinhardt builds, as long as her skills, activate enough. And then I have Orochi, and I'm going to be running him as a smaller Rogers build, which means I'm going to have to get him a few more pieces of equipment. But I'm very happy that he has come this far so far. And then, like I said, I have Dragon Slayer, and she runs a penetration build because she doesn't have breakdown, which is pretty much 120% penetration. But yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys an update on the hard stuff that I was working on. And, this means I'm much stronger on the battlefield and can do a lot more. So that means, and also a very good friend of mine sent me a lot of resources so I could get more airships. So now I can actually run Tier 12 and Tier 11 marches on all of my commanders. But I'm trying to get all my Tier 11 into Tier 12. But yeah, we are very much well on our way to really kicking butt. And, we only have 12 successful defenses this week, but a couple other weeks, heck, I've had 44, I've had 53, and, if you know how to run your commanders right, you can actually do fantastic. And that's kind of what led me to be in the top 100 of the senior division for a peak contest. But yeah, so I just, figured I'd show you guys kind of some of the really cool new updates. By the way, I wanted to give you guys an update on all this crap. These guys are abysmal to deal with. You only want, your strongest players who have insane SWE or RWE, if I remember right. Or just insane defense fight these guys, because after a certain amount of time, a bomb activates, and that destroys all your soldiers. That sucks, because for me, I have a crap ton of these bad boys in the brig. Which really sucks, because I really want these guys to heal up. But I can at least heal these up a tiny bit. So it's not the end of the world, but it's really frustrating. But yeah, so with her, I'm gonna try a battle and see how it works, but I don't think it's gonna go well. Oh wow, I don't have anything. Okay. I want to try like maybe a Vega build and just see how it goes. But I'm not expecting this to go well. Oh, wow. He actually landed a solid hit. Good job, Vega. So, usually you want to have a commander that has decent dodge and also good, you know, attack. Because if she hits me, I'm screwed. But like you guys can see, this is great against a enemy commander that has who's way bigger than you. Because if they can actually do, oh, did I lose something? Did I lose some soldiers? No, I didn't lose any soldiers. 646. Now I'm supposed to have more than that. Something's weird. Hold on a second. No, he has that active, but yeah, you don't ever want to fight against this last guy. This last guy right here is only for the big machos, because this guy is going to just eat you alive. This one, however, she can actually, if she misses your soldiers, then that's good. Why do I only have 646? That's kind of stupid, but you know what? Fine, we're just going to do this. So then we can land another attack against them. So she misses me, and I activate all 5 abilities. And as you guys can see, I actually landed multiple horrible hits against her. And that makes me very, very happy, because that means she's going to get eaten alive slowly but surely by my Vega. Now, don't really know where I am. I think it takes a while for this to actually factor into the game, but I can actually do damage for, as far as I know, any of these guys on up. But this guy right here, you don't want to fight him unless you have a big commander that can take big hits. But yeah, it's a new game mode that they added into the game, and it actually allows you to try out stuff. But yeah, so I just really wanted to, give you guys something cool and interesting to look at and tell you guys how my commanders work out, show you them fighting against big people, and just, show you guys how it all works. If I ran my Rogers against her, he would be eaten alive because she has way more people than I do. Now, my Rogers could probably make himself survive, but that would be wasting soldiers. And like you guys saw, those soldiers take resources to heal, which is kind of poopy if you ask me. But overall, guys, I'm very happy with my commanders. I'm very happy with how well everything is working, and I'm hoping to get more gem sets on Vega and Rogers, so that way they can do unimaginably amounts more damage. But yeah, as you guys can see, my loadout is doing much, much better. And I'm just trying to get her to level S so she can really piss off more people. That way, we have less of those stupid Reinhardens running around. But my Vega, with his Shockwave, usually does short work of Reinhardens, because Reinharden doesn't get a chance to recover. And what I like to do to help boost my chances is that I actually run the Armageddon Hull. You guys would expect the Dawn Hull with its penetration stuff to do better. You see it right here? Penetration 15%, critical 87, critical damage 145%, accuracy and attack, and strength weaken effect. That looks all good and such. But when you have this bad boy running, skills trigger rate, hospital capacity, soldier carry capacity, attack, accuracy, and health points. Even though the hospital and the soldier aren't exactly too useful when you're doing a one-slot bust, the skills trigger rate, you see right here, is what really makes that difference. And the attack, accuracy, and health points, those will also play a part into that. Because you're giving your soldiers what they need. Now, if you're running a more defensive run, you can do a Dominion. This also does skills trigger rate. It has marching speed, training speed. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I forgot this one has a training speed increase. But yeah, this is a health points, defense, and dodge. So if you want a full-on defensive build that really, makes it so your commander can hold up against the enemy, you want to run that. Dawn is more for commanders like Dragon Slayer or commanders that need that extra bit of penetration, especially if you run under level 45 equipment. I don't really ever touch this other stuff, but the damage reduction is actually kind of nice, and strength and effect and resistance weaken effect is good for like defensive commanders because it protects them against high tier and low tier soldiers. But in all honesty, I usually prefer the other one. But the Gabriel, which I just realized, would actually be a really good use in like Galactic Campaign because it has a soldier heal speed, which I completely forgot about. And it also has an insane amount of health points added to its health point percentage added to its arsenal of abilities. So this is 116% health points and 116% health points. So I could either run Gabriel. Oop, come on. But the reason why I ran Lucifer for my Rogers is because it has damage reduction. So, it already has defense, dodge, and health points, but the damage reduction and the resistance is what kind of puts it over. So that way my Rogers is more of an iron wall instead of a brick wall. But yeah, like I said, guys, I just, wanted to kind of show you guys some of the really cool, tips and tricks of the trade. It's actually really fun. And I greatly enjoy this game, and it's fun being able to try out new and different things, and it's fun to be able to give you guys input on how all my stuff works. Anyway, this video is starting to get a little bit long, and I need to rest and heal up some more, but my vision is improving, my vision is getting better, and yeah, God's been very good to me, and He's given me a wonderful doctor and who takes care of me, and like I said, if it wasn't for the doctor's good and forward thinking, I would be in a bad situation right now. So you know what? If I have to stick with oil in my eye for a couple years, I'm willing to do that. As long as I can see, I'm happy. But yeah, anyway, you guys stay awesome out there, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. This has been Sabin Dimitrov, aka a Dins for the Astrowolf, and it has been an absolute pleasure having you guys here on my channel. You guys stay awesome and God bless.